Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review, and today's review is going to be on Legacy Evolution Starscream. Now, this is basically just a repackage of Kingdom Starscream. Why was he repackaged? Probably because we already had Skywarp way back in Wave 1, and we also had Thundercracker. So, it makes sense to repackage this guy if you messed up on him the first time, so you can complete the core class Seekers. I'm not sure if we're gonna get like Coneheads and a United core class Coneheads. Would be cool, but I kind of doubt it. But still, so whether you have the original Kingdom release or the Legacy repackage, this is basically the exact same figures. There's no changes whatsoever. However, this is the Legacy re-release, so the box is the Legacy Evolution style of box. It's not the bubble that the Kingdom version came on. So of course, we've got his name right here. Standard like a window. Got a picture of Starscream in jet mode right here. This side, we've got a picture of Starscream, just firing some null rays. This side, we got one half of the Evolution mural. The back, not much, we just got them in both modes. And that's pretty much it for the box. And for the figure, well, it's just a little teeny tiny Starscream. So, yeah. So, looking at the figure's details, well, of course, starting off with, let's look at the cockpit section. It's got the yellow cockpit section right here. The nose cone is unpainted, unlike some other Starscreams where it's actually blue. Got the hinge right here. Kind of wish that they painted that orange to blend it with this, but oh well. Of course, got the intakes. The tail fin just fell off. That's actually a complaint we'll get to soon. The head is visible, but seeing how this is a core class figure, that's to be expected. It's not going to have the clever engineering that the Voyager class and, well, Studio Series Leader class does. We've got a port here if you want to plug in a core class weapon. We've got the faux cockpit because, well, of course, with this being a core class, it's not going to have this form of the chest, is it? But yeah, we pretty much just have the chest and the arms resting right here. But we got the null rays here, something that Skywarp didn't have. It says opting for that weird fork weapon, so it can go with Hot Rod and Iguanus as a combination gimmick. But here, Starscream actually has his null rays. We've got the Decepticon insignias, which are facing forward. So we've got that. We've got a huge pin right here, just to go over the transformation. Got the tail fins, which, as you probably saw, one is kind of loose on this figure. Yeah, unfortunately on my copy, this tail fin is actually kind of loose. Like it just fell off as I was looking at the figure. This is probably just a QC issue, but yeah, still kind of poopy. Pardon my French, but oh well. The back, don't have any thrusters to speak of. We just have, I guess, his feet. So if you want, you can actually stand him. I guess that actually does kind of look cool. Of course, we've got these tail fin sections, which are not painted, unfortunately, so we don't have the cool stripes, but oh well. And well, that's pretty much it for the jet mode. Now for the accessories, of course, I've got them attached on because, well, the null rays, of course, I've got them attached on. So let's look at one. And looking at this and knowing that Thundercracker also has these, I just wish that Skywarp came with these. Maybe in addition to the fork weapon. But, oh well. I don't know, maybe like re-release Skywarp in United, but instead of the fork weapon, give him the null rays. I don't know. But well, for blast effect compatibility, can this actually take a blast effect? Yes, it can. So if you want them actually firing, then well, you can do that. I'm just trying to get this back on. Seeing how it's not 5mm, I'm pretty sure it's like 3mm or something. It can be kind of tricky, but it is manageable. So, yeah. Now that's pretty much it for jet mode. So, for a quick comparison, here he is with Skywarp. And you can see how he sacrificed his null ray so that we had fork weapon. Those things are untapped. But yeah. Of course, Skywarp was released way back in Wave 1 of Legacy. And like the only reason he has this fork weapon is so it can combine with Hot Rod's sword and Iguanus's blaster. And yeah, cool, but honestly, they should have just given this fork to someone else and given Skywarp his null rays. Because yeah, he looks incomplete without them, as you can see. But they still do look kind of cool together, and it does make me wish I had Thundercracker. Hopefully in the future. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much it for the jet mode. I really like the details on it. So if you want a small, affordable Starscream, well, here you go. The complaints, well, they can be looked. Most of them can be overlooked because this is a small, what, 12-pound figure. The only actual gripe I have is the tail fins, like how loose they can be, because you saw how one just easily came off earlier. But other than that, well, I like this figure. Now, how does the robot mode look? Well, for the transformation, so to start off, well, we don't have to remove the null rays for this, but I find it easier, so I'm just going to remove the null rays. But to start off, we're just going to come to the underneath, open up these bits of the jets, the faux chest, untap the legs, they tab into these bits here, and just move the legs down, fold up these rudder sections, or whatever they're called, move up the tail fins, sort of like Earthrise in the Coronation Starscream. If I can actually do that, there we go. So move up these tail fins, and you can sort of see how loose this tail fin is. Take the intake section with the nose cone, move that down, rotate this entire bit around. So this entire section, the phone cockpit section, the wings and the arms, rotate all that around, and that just rests right into there. Straighten up the legs. Move the nose cone to the back. Rotate the head around. Close this up to form his chest. Untap the arms from the wings and just move the wings back out. One click. Rotate the forearms around. And normally I put the weapons on later, but seeing how this is a Seeker, he needs the null rays, so let's just do that now. And here we have Starscream in robot mode. And yeah, that's, I mean, it's kind of fiddly in some areas, and we're trying to get the null rays attached and trying to spin the wings around, but that's still really fun. Again, if you want a small, affordable Starscream, then, well, here you go. And, well, the resulting robot mode, I mean, holy hell, it's Starscream. Do I need to say more? But, well, just having a 360. I mean, of course, he ends up with the nose cone on the back, but, well, so does the Earthrise version. So did the Classics version way back in the day. This is nothing new. I mean, sure, it's the entire nose cone. It doesn't form the chest, but this is a tiny figure. This is, like, well, I haven't had to raise my camera. That's how small it is. Like, if you want a bigger Starscream, then just get the Earthrise version. Just get the Coronation version. That's like probably shelf warming in your local toy shop. But again, if you can't afford those, again, this is perfect for a Starscream toy for you. Like, looking at the head, it's probably going to be hard to see, but that captures Starscream's look quite well. I kind of wish it was smirking, but, well, the other Starscream toys don't really smirk, do they? Unfortunately. Even though Thundercrackers doesn't siege, but, yeah, let's not get into a ramble here. At least it looks like Starscream. It's got the intakes where they should be. It's got the, I guess, intake boobies. I mean, yeah, like others have made that joke before, haven't they? But yeah, I'm not really sure what to say other than it's Starscream. So let's just move on to blast effect compatibility. Now, of course, as I showed, just can't take blast effects from the null rays. So if you want, you can just plug these in. And there you go. Well, yeah, it might sort of, oh, there we go. So, yeah. And the instructions do say that you can plug these into his hands, but, yeah, I am not going to do that, because, well, I'm not dumb. Now, putting him with Skywarp, who of course has the wrong weapon, because of that weird gimmick in like Wave 1 of Legacy, but oh well. These two do look good together, but again, Skywarp does look incomplete. This shows that maybe this guy should have been in like Wave 2 with the null rays, and someone else should have come with this weapon, like G2 Megatron or something. I don't know. Maybe like give Shockwave this weapon or something. But anyway. And of course, if I had Thundercracker, he would go here. So, yeah. Now, finally, for this guy's articulation, well, just being a core class, it's not really much. It's got a head swivel. It's got shoulder articulation on ball joints. The arms are on ball joints. Of course, you can T-pose. He's got elbows on ball joints. He's kind of swivel, although if you have the null raise there, they can get in the way. There's no waist articulation. You can kick forward, sort of kick back. You can do the splits. It's got knees, swivel there. And that's about it. Of course, not masterful articulation, but as I said, this is a core class figure, so yeah, I don't really expect much. And well, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. Complaints? Well, really the only complaint I can think of is that loose tail fin. The other ones I can look past because, well, it's a core class figure. Of course, they don't have to budget for a waist swivel or an ankle tilt and whatnot. So yeah, and at least this guy actually does have the null raise, unlike Skywarp. So yeah. So do I recommend this figure? Absolutely, especially seeing how this is like what, £12. I don't know what that is in your currency, but well, this is a nice, affordable Starscream. So if you're a Starscream fan, absolutely recommended. I know there's definitely at least one Starscream fan watching this. So yeah, definitely recommended. So this has been my review on Legacy or Kingdom Core Class Starscream, and this is Charlie Young signing off.